Good day, boys and girls. You all know me as the Flash. But we don't want you to be the Flash with this assignment. We want you to take your time, think it over, and work it through. If you would, please pay attention to the video and your teacher. Thank you.
We are looking at Lesson 1, Percentages. Now you've either clicked on this button for the video to appear or you scanned in this QR code. Here's what the directions are trying to tell you to do. We will provide for you several problems. As you can see, we have 10 of them. But we also have for you 1, 2, 3 examples. What we like to do, first of all, is show you how to determine a percentage. And it's really relatively easy to do. Then, we're going to ask you to pause the video and complete the rest of the lesson. And place your answers right here. Then, play the video again, or continue playing it, and we will provide you with the answer. Okay, let's start over here with examples. We have 46 out of 100. How do we determine that answer? Well, first of all, we are going to put a 46 here, and we are going to divide it by 100. Let me draw this up for you. Okay, 100 can't go into 46. We have our little decimal point up here. However, when we make it 460, it can go in there 4 times. So 4 times 100 is 400. And draw a line and subtract. Now we have 60. Well, 100 can't go into 60, so let's bring down another 0. Now 100 can go into 600. How many times? 6 times. So 6 times 100 is 600. So our answer is 46. However, we need to convert this to a percentage, and to do that we must always move our decimal point 2 places to the right. So I'm going to move it right over here. So our answer then is, I'll write it up here so you can see it really clear, 46%. Okay, let me erase this one. And let's do another one so we make sure we definitely understand how this works. Our next example is 8 out of 25. Well, just like before, let's put the number 8 here. Okay, and I'll draw my little division symbol. And we want to know how many is 8 out of 25. So we're always going to divide it by that number. How many is it out of? Now, 25 can't go into 8, so we put a decimal point right here, and we put a 0. How many times does 25 go into 80? Well, it can go in 3 times. So 3 times 25 is 75. Okay, draw your line. Subtract 5 from 10. And remember, that reduces that to a 7. So we have a 5. Bring down another circle because we can't divide 25 into 5. Or another 0, I should say. How many times does 25 go into 50? 2 times. 2 times 25 is 50. Draw your line. Now, we are done, except here's your decimal point. Remember, you must always, always, always move it 2 places to the right. So our answer up here is going to be 32%. How's that? Okay, let's do one more, a tricky one here, and see if we know exactly how to do this, and hopefully we already do. Now, in this one you'll notice we have 1 out of 8. And whoa, we go, that's a tricky one. Well, not really. It's the same basic logic. Here's a 1, and we're going to divide it by 8. 8 goes into 1. It can't do it. So put a decimal point, and let's put a 0 right here. Can 8 go into 10? Sure it can. 1 time. 1 times 8 is 8. Subtract 8 from 0, or 10, and it'll be a 2. Bring down another 0. Can 8 go into 20? Yes, it can. It can go 2 times, right? 2 times 8 is 16. Draw your line. Subtract the 6 from the 10. Remember now, you got to borrow. Comes over, that's why you have to know your subtraction. 6 from 10 is going to be a 4. And we have to bring down another 0. Okay. How many times can 8 go into 40? Well, it can go in there. We know this already. 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. And draw your line. Now, here's the rule. Oh, it's tricky, but you know the rule. Take your decimal point. Always move it 2 places to the right. So our answer then is 12.5%. Put a little percent symbol here. 12.5%. Okay, here's what we want to have you do, just so we had mentioned before. We'd like to have you pause the video, and then you do the rest of these, and then play the video, or continue playing it, and we will provide you with the answer. If you would please, pause the video now. Thank you. Okay, welcome back. Here we are, number 1. We have 85 out of 100. Your answer should have been 85%. Number 2, 87 out of 100. Same basic idea, 87%. And number 3, 36 out of 100. This is a cakewalk. 36%. All right, tricky one. 3 out of 20 for number 4. And that should be 15%. 12 out of 25 for number 5. 48. 8 out of 50 for number 6 is 16%. Number 7. 46 out of 50 is 92%. And number 8. 14 out of 20 should be 70%. And number 9, 3 out of 4. Ooh, you should know this one instantly. 75%. And number 10, 6 out of 16 should be 37.5%. Okay, well, we hope you got these all right by following the same logic that we had shown you before. Now, I'm going to do this one. 3 out of 20, just to make sure that you know exactly how to do it. 3 out of 20. Remember, what we're going to do is take the 3 and we're going to divide it by 20. Okay, put your decimal point up. 20 can't go into 3, right? No. So we put a 0 here. 20 goes into 30 one time. 1 times 20 is 20. Subtract. Oh, draw your line to subtract. And we have 100. How many times does 20 go into 100? Well, 5 times. 5 times 20 is 100. So 3 is 15%. But remember, you should have taken your decimal point and moved it 2 places to the right for 15%. Right? Okay. Hopefully we have all those and we know what's going on. Well, we'd like to thank you for watching our video.
That's all, folks.